1 year ago, if you took $1,000 and bought GameStop shares, how much money do you think you'll be at right now? 1 year ago, the shares was at $4 a share, and today it's over 147. That $1,000 would have turned to $36,000 in a year. Let's talk about it.
Black rose, black rose, black rose, black rose, black rose in the sky. Black rose, black rose, black rose, black rose, black rose in the sky. Black rose, black rose, black rose, black.
Welcome back, beautiful people. This is Lando Success, your favorite motivational teacher, and today we are in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So I'm sorry about the lighting. And we don't have all the good lighting because I'm not at home. I am on an overnight, but this GameStop is something serious. We need to talk about this, not right now, but right now. We're going to talk about a few different things, but the main thing is I've been watching a lot of videos and a lot of people are not breaking down what is happening. To the new investor, all we see is GameStop is going crazy. Great, GameStop is going crazy. But we don't understand the terminology and how it's going crazy. Should we buy? Why shouldn't we buy? So that's the first thing we're going to talk about. Last thing we're going to talk about is should you buy? Let's get right into this video. I think you guys going to love this great information. Oh yeah, if you're new to the channel, make sure you press the like button, press the subscribe button, and do all that type of stuff for the YouTube algorithm so it can push more videos out there. We're going to keep this short and sweet. Let's get into it. So the first thing you need to understand is WSB. Who is that? That is Wallstreetbets. So I know a lot of people heard of Reddit whenever you're trying to Google questions and the answer pop up on Reddit. So Reddit have a not a sister company, but inside of Reddit, you can create other threads and stuff. One of them is called Wallstreetbets, and it blew up. It have over 2 million subscribers, and that is basically people talking about investing and different things like that. So it's like the investing platform form of Reddit, right? So we're going to take Wallstreetbets, we're going to sit them over here, and we're going to come back to that. The second thing you need to know is GameStop. We kind of all know what is GameStop. It's a place that sell games. Whereas as kids, we all went to GameStop and things like that. If you don't know about them, then I don't know what to tell you. But GameStop is GameStop. Sell games and buy games. Probably not the same due to the pandemic, but you know, still exists. The third and final thing is shorting. I know you probably heard the term before. How does it work? So you guys know I love analogies, so that's how I'm going to break it down to you. So let's say my boy John owns a banana stand. I'll go up to John and I'm like, yo, let your boy borrow a banana. And John's like, all right, cool. I will let you borrow this banana. It costs $1. You got to pay me this $1 back. I'm like, cool, just give your boy a banana. And you know he's going to charge interest. So I assume that the market is going bad. This banana price is kind of going to go down. So let's say the banana went from $1 to 50 cents. Now I go buy 2 bananas and I go back to John. John, here go your banana back. So he get his 50 cents, get his banana back, plus probably 10 cents, his interest. And I now have 1 banana. Think of that with stocks. You can do the exact same thing with stocks. So say if GameStop is at $10 a share and I feel it's going to short, it's going to go down to $9, and I'm basically borrowing that and hoping it going down to $9. Hope you understand that. So keep that right there, and we're going to circle all back to it and make it all make sense. Like I did that, make sense. So what happened was, in the investing world, everybody felt that GameStop was going to do, they call it the blockbuster. It was going to crash and the company was going to go down and things like that. And since everybody was talking about it, yo, let me go ahead and do some shorting. Let me go ahead and grab some of these shares since it's going to crash and I'm going to make a whole heap of money, right? That was a game plan. A lot of big companies did this. A lot of people did it and all that type of thing, right? But people didn't know what was going on behind the scenes. So the owner of Chewy, you know, the dog stuff, animal stuff, Chewy, he decided to buy 9 million shares in GameStop last year. So let's say at that $4, he bought 9 million shares and he brought his team over there that was in Chewy with him, the smart people, because he's already a billionaire. So he brought all the game changers with him. Like, y'all, let's go ahead and turn GameStop all the way over, right? Next thing, you got the PS5s came out. That's going to make the price get a little bit better. And then GameStop brokered a deal with Microsoft, and they was getting like shares with the Microsoft. And so GameStop had some good things going for them, and the price started going up. Now, for all the people that did this shorting, this is what happened, right? When you do this, you get that banana, and the price start going up. You don't want it to go up. You are losing money. Now, this is where Wallstreetbets came in. They seen a lot of people had these calls. The price started going up. People wanted to get rid of these because they wanted to cut their losses or whatever it is, right? But the best way to break it down is each company have a certain amount of shares that they can give to the public. And I believe GameStop have around 70 million shares. They had, it's like 69 million, but there was over 70 million calls out there. So whenever you do calls, you can do more calls than it is shares, but I'm not going to confuse y'all with the term, but to shorten, you can basically short more than what the share is, right? So the people on Wallstreetbets, they was on that forum, and they was like, yo, let's do a short squeeze. What is a short squeeze? I'm glad you asked. I can show you better than I can tell you. But basically what a short squeeze is basically people on Reddit that was on Wallstreetbets. They was like, let's buy up some shares and hold them and lock people out from being able to get them. Because when there are a limited amount of shares, a limited amount of resources, what's going to happen? The price is going to go up. So they bought those shares, and you got to think owners that own a lot, majority of GameStop, it's like legal reason you can't just sell them all that easy. It just really don't work like that. So with them holding it and people like, oh my gosh, this price is going up. These bananas prices at $15. I bought it at $1. I'm taking this L. What do I do? So this is funny right here, right? So you had the big companies that, like, people didn't just do these shorting. Big companies, like billion-dollar companies, was doing this because everybody wanted to make a shirt. Why you ain't tell my shirt all messed up? So, so big companies was doing this, and they was losing money too. And they started putting out a diss track. Like one big guy, he put out a YouTube, hey man, the price gonna go down.
It's crazy. How do you decide when to fight the momentum or try to figure out where those highs are or anything along those lines?
I mean, that's obviously the challenge, right? You could have made an argument that GameStop was overpriced at 20, 30, and now 40. The stock's going to go higher. It's going to go higher. The problem is, forget about the insider seller. Eventually, the company works against you because if this, they're sitting with over $1 billion in debt. So if you just want to take the stock higher, traders, and the company says tomorrow, hey, we're going to go issue 30, 40, 50 million shares, you can't blame them.
Another CEO ended up having to get a bailout because he was losing so much money. So that's basically how it worked. So you had the Wallstreetbets people, they got smart, they seen the opportunity, they bought all these stocks, they forced the stock price to go up because it was limited demand. People couldn't sell their cars, they couldn't sell that banana back because it was a limited supply of them. And it was genius. So a lot of people in the Reddit community just got very, very rich. And I hope that kind of break down what happened. Now, the last thing is, should you buy now or what should you do? And me being 100% honest, absolutely nothing. Nothing. One time for the kids in the back. Nothing. We're too late. We are too late. Nope. The shorting still can be going on right now. We don't know how many. I ain't about to do the numbers with y'all, but I will leave it alone. If I was in on it early, yeah, I would have made millions of dollars and made some good money. But since we're not, the price is going to go back down. Volkswagen did the exact same thing. Was it 2008? And the price went up, and they became like the #1 car manufacturer in the world. But it still went back down. So GameStop is going to go back down. I don't know when. I will completely leave it alone and sit back and enjoy. But this video want to explain what is going on and how did it happen? How did it go on? Broke it down for you. I want you guys to leave a comment. Tell me, did you find some valuable information with this? Did you enjoy it? Did you buy GameStop? Was any of y'all in there? Did y'all make any money? So if y'all did, you can holler at your boy. I am not a licensed professional. I'm just a black brother giving y'all some game. Once again, make sure you like, subscribe, share the video, and all that stuff. And I'm gone.
Oh.